Hey friends, this is Free Opinion bringing you my free opinion, and I'm going to tell you now, this is not going to be a video about facts. So if you want facts, watch my other video or watch the video that I'm probably going to be making later today where I pulled together the facts that the news has put out there. This is going on the conspiracy theories that have been coming out about this, friends. So the FBI, if you believe the conspiracy theorists, are the ones that set this whole thing up. The guy that did it is a patsy. Kind of like, remember when JFK was murdered? The guy said, I'm a patsy. Said he didn't do it. So, here's the thing, okay? I'm not saying I believe this. I find them interesting, and I like to look at conspiracy theories because, come on now, some of them are pretty entertaining. So here's the picture of the man. 63-year-old white male. I don't know why they always have to put people's race in there. Terrorists are terrorists. It doesn't matter what color skin you have. This guy, terrorist. Timothy McVeigh, terrorist. So, this guy right here is the guy that they're saying did this. Now, if you believe the news and the official reports, yes, he is the one that did it. But conspiracy theorists, man, I love them. So, first we're going to look at this, okay? This is a story from back in 2018. These towering, windowless, bomb-proof buildings in major cities are reportedly part of an under-the-radar partnership between AT&T and the NSA. All right? Now, there's more. Because at the bombing, here's the building. It's a windowless building. The windows that are right here are false windows. They're not actual windows. Because look at what's behind. Well, I mean, they're real windows. They're glass. But they lead to brick walls. It's not a real. They're not real windows. They're not letting in light. They're not doing what a window's purpose is to be there for. Now, I was reading a little thing online, and they were sitting there saying, well, the reason that these are blown out like that, now, I'd say because of the blast, but these are made to vent up the force of the blast upward into the sky. That's why there's like this little space in between the actual wall and this first wall. It's to vent the pressure upward versus the pressure actually slamming the building full force. Now, I'm not saying that that's actually what it is, but again, conspiracy theories are awesome to be looking into. I like to see where people are thinking about this. But, look at this, okay? Here's a more up-close. Think about it, okay? This bomb goes off. I'm going to show you the buildings next door to it. Here's the buildings next door to them. The buildings were completely decimated. But this building, just a few light scratches. That's another thing that I find weird. Okay? This is where the RV was parked. But if anybody has ever played with fireworks and set them down next to a wall, or here, better yet, take a lighter, take it apart, okay? And then take the flint out, heat it up real hot, and then slam it against concrete ground outside. It'll spark up and it'll explode in different directions, okay? Now, when it does it, you could trace where the explosion first was because of the way all of the black marks go. So you can figure out where it first hit. Where it first hit would have been right here. Because look, everything blasts outward. It wouldn't make sense for this to be where it exploded at. And even right here, let's zoom in and enhance. Look, this is the black marks, okay? The black marks are all coming down and converging in this same spot where the big hole in the ground is. And then look over here. Comes in, comes in. It blows outward, you know what I mean? So shouldn't these marks be going a little more? This one should be over here. This one right here should be over here a little more. This one shouldn't be cutting back like this. It should be going that way. You see what I'm saying? That's what the conspiracy theories are talking about, is just the way the marks are. It's just not consistent with what people would think of as an explosion. Now, I use the flint thing, okay, where you heat up a flint and you throw it against a brick wall or something and it sparks all different directions. You could trace all of those directions back to where it hit. When you trace all of these directions of the soot, they come back to this point. Well, around this area right here versus this area right here where there's not even a black mark on the ground. You see what I'm saying? This is the devastation. And then look, okay, here's another thing that I find weird. The AT&T building apparently has something that vaporizes at regular temperatures. Let's go ahead and read what this sign right here means. All right, this is building requires this NFP warning sign. Now what the sign means, the W means reacts violently or explosively with water. Unstable at high temperatures makes unstable. May explode at high temperatures. Will vaporize or readily burn at normal temperatures. Now, you could say, well, natural gas. That would go for these three right here, but not the reacts violently with water. Another reason why conspiracy theorists are like, yo, dude, there's something weird here. Or this is a lone wolf scenario, okay? So this guy right here was the guy that did it, but then again, there was an box truck yesterday. Highway in Nashville shut down. Truck playing similar audio as RV before exploding. The box truck didn't explode, but it was playing the same warning audio and was parked in the middle of a shopping center and then drove away. The guy was detained. They called in the bomb squad. This was on the highway at this point. They called in the bomb squad. They had the dog out there sniffing for a bomb around it. And then the last weird thing that just doesn't make any sense. LA entertainment exec linked to Nashville bombing suspect. More than $400,000 worth of homes may be involved in this in the relationship. Now, I know I hear you. You're like, opinion. What the hell are you talking about, man? You're crazy. Yes, this is my conspiracy theory video for the day. Yes, I am crazy right now because the things just aren't adding up in my head. This is why it's not adding up. The guy in a quitclaim gave one house worth $160,000 back in January of 2019, and then another for $250,000 just last month. Why? I don't know. But both of these houses were 12 miles away from Nashville in Antioch. I will link this story, the photos and conspiracy that's flying out around this. I mean, you could probably find many a conspiracy on this because people are like, why would he do this? It makes no sense. All right, here's another thing, okay? If his target was this building, why would he park across the street? a conspiracy theory that's going around is that they used him as a patsy and was testing if this building could stand the force of a bomb being in close proximity to it. Again, conspiracy theory, not facts. I don't have any facts to back this up because it's conspiracy theory other than the way the blast is. It just doesn't make sense because look, this comes down to here. This comes down to here. These branch out from this area too. This one branches out from the same, like, look, you could see where it actually, you see that? And then this. And then the guy drew you, but then where the RV was, there's nothing. There's no black mark, there's no burnt ground. This would be one of the spots like here that's not burned. You see what I mean? Meaning that the bomb would have had to be around this area, not over across the street. But again, it's a conspiracy. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but I do know I've played with a lot of fireworks in my lifetime. But this is the crazy stuff that has been going along with these conspiracies. So please, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think is going on. Because I kind of do feel like there's some weird stuff with this. It's just weird to me that it also happened so close to when Trump is calling for everybody to be down in D.C. January 6th. It seems like they're trying to spread fear. That's the big conspiracy theory. Is this was a false flag event made to take your mind off of all the election stuff and be like, oh, let's get back into our fear mode that we've been living in for 20 years. 20 plus years. So guys, please like, comment, subscribe, be safe. If you see something, say something. If something feels out of the ordinary to you, call the cops. I'm just saying, because if one person did this, another one might want to do the same thing. Copycat. Think about it with serial killers. There's copycat killers. And with another guy playing the same audio to spread more fear, it just seems it seems like all of the fixings to create a conspiracy theory out of it. You guys have a great day.